What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another market recap and market analysis video. Today is May 29th. So we got a pre-bell video, man. 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, we had some crazy earnings yesterday. The video dropped yesterday. They dropped their earnings in the aftermarket or post market, and it shot up crazy. It shot up crazy, and we're gonna get into it. First, let's go over the news. Honestly, let's go over the news first. All right, go over the news. All right. So for today, we just had, since it just turned 7:30, we just had GDP came out, jobless claims came out. Um, the only other thing we really got is crude oil um for today, and that's it. So pretty much the news already came out. We're gonna go check out the chart, see if it had a crazy effect in the pre-market, because it still can have show some effects once the market open also. All right, all right. And then also today we got Costco aftermarket earnings. All right, so as y'all can see, let's go to the 4 hour and probably give a better picture of when the earnings drop, or maybe the 1 hour. All right. So as y'all can see, this is the video. We're on the video 1 hour. The earnings had dropped from the video, and it shot up. What that? About $8 right off the announcement of the earnings on both uh revenue and earnings. As y'all can see, it beat the earnings by 9.89%, and it beat the revenue by 1.6%. We can see the video has broken that weekly high at 143 that we said that you should target if you wanted to be in the video long. So let's go to the weekly. So we beat them highs right there. Yeah, we beat this high right here. If they can close above, we can close above here. Even if we just close green, I think we should be seeing it going to that 152 high. Yeah, I can see it going up to that 152 high. Actually, I was looking at the monthly. My bad. That lag was getting me, but well, hey, same thing with the monthly. If we just close green, I still see it getting up to that 152. On the weekly, of course, our account is gonna open up here now, so it'll be full body green. We will have to beat this high though. We have to close above. We broke past it, but we gotta close above it to keep going up. To keep heading up to some all-time highs. All right, let's go to the daily. Then on the daily, we had our red candle, but we're opening up here, but that don't necessarily mean we'll be a green candle. We can flush down and still be a red candle. But if it closed green, we preferably wanted to close above this high today, since it already took it in the post market. We're looking for it to take that high. Honestly, I feel like based on the video and stuff, if you ain't already in it, wait for it today kind of closure. If we close above 43, you can continue to take them longs leading into next week. If we close below it today, Probably will just wait. Alright, so now let's get over SPY. I just wanted to go over the video first since it had its earnings. Now SPY. This was the only thing that I traded yesterday. Um, I took two losses on it. A $10 loss and then a $30 loss. And then one of them I still held. Cause I took three trades. One of them I still held. Um, I think we was on the stream on my first loss. That $10 loss. We was on stream. I wasn't upset about it. I was completely fine. But that second loss that I took, that was $30, I was upset about. Cause I was in profit, and I kind of should have closed it, but I kind of was getting greedy. And my greed ended up letting the trade reverse to become it, and then I had a chance to close it at break even. I still didn't close it, so I was a little upset about that. But if we go to the daily on SPY, go to the daily on SPY. As we can see, we had our first red candle. We had our first red candle. Um, after these, after 3 days of greens, but we did break this high in the the post market. So we broke this high. We made a high on the post market, but we want to see it on the daily also. Um, but we really have to close above this high today, or we finna see the market reversing. We don't close above 95, the market is going to reverse. Um, I'm calling it now. If we don't close above 95 today, we're coming back down. Um, yeah, that's literally we gotta close above 95. We close above 95. That gives us the we can see that following day pull back a little bit, but then we should be able to continue to go higher. Um, really, that's all we need. That's the only thing we look for is the close above 95. Um, unless I'll say this, unless we shoot all the way up here to like 600 or so, like right here at this 98, and then if we close put like we shoot up in the pre-market and then we close red by coming back down to 95 or towards it, then maybe that'll be a potential reversal, but I still see us going higher as long as we close above 95. Pretty much kind of like in the video, like I said, if we close above this level, today is probably just kind of a sideline day. Wait until this counter closes for the day or close to the end of the day, and if it's looking like hey you're closing above 95, you can get in for tomorrow if you want, or you can get in, like I said, get contracts for next week to go long to eventually come up to these all-time highs. Um, yeah, so really we're just looking to see is we closing above this 95, 54, or is we closing below it? So basically this high right here, and we did take this high in the pre-market or post-market. We took this high over here that we was looking for. We took it already. Um, but of course we want to see it on the actual openings, not just in the pre. All right. If we look at the 4 hour, we have clearly an uptrend. We just broke to an uptrend. But what we always say when we break a high, we always like to close above it for the continuation, which it did. It closed above and it continued up. It hit a key level. Well, that daily fair value gap and that 4 hour, this green line right here is my 4 hour fair value gap, the top of it. And we needed to close above it to keep going higher. But what happened? We pushed above, but we end up closing all the way down here below this fair value gap. So now I expect us to touch this other side of the fair value gap. Let's go over and show y'all the gaps. Alright, let's see. Hold on, let me make sure the stream is still active. Cause I do got this error message. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Oh, it look, yeah, I see it's moving. It's moving. All right. Uh, shit, I forgot what I was what I was about to show y'all. But yeah, it was something I was about to show y'all. But yeah, so we're like, let me just remove the drawing because it is confusing me for a second. But we're in an uptrend. Clearly, we would like for it once it closed past here. We would have liked the pullback to stay above this high. But since it ended up closing back below, it's letting us know, hey, we're looking for another low. We're looking for another higher low potentially. If we break this low, then we're making a lower low. And then that's switching us to downtrend. So alerts is set at these lows at 86. If it comes all the way down there, if you're in loans, get out. If you're uh looking to get in shorts, this is where you look for that continuation. So we should, if the market wants to stay bullish, it should reverse somewhere in this area before getting down here. So it should reverse at least above 590 or 589. Um, let's go to the 1 hour. So it's bullish still, even though we having a major pullback. Like we said, we in the pre-market we end up actually getting all the way up to 598.18. So we end up pushing all the way up and beating them highs that we had to the left over there. But we couldn't close on that 4 hour. We couldn't close above the fair value gap on the 4 hour. So it ended up pushing us right back down. Um, like we said, we should see some type of reversal above that 89 level. Um, if this 1 hour candle could close back inside this fair value gap right here, this could be signs of the potential reversal. We got a fair value gap right here that it can reverse off of at 90, between 90.52 and 90.13. Um, just be, you know what I'm saying, just be on the lookout for that reversal because we can't say we're bearish until we break these lows right here. Yes, it's dropping, but we're with the earnings and stuff that came out, it pushed us back bullish. Right here, we were bearish for all of yesterday, but then once earnings came out, it flipped us back bullish. So we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait if you want to be in shorts. If you're looking to go long, you still gotta wait because you need to see some type of market structure shift because this current trend on the 1 hour is down. It's down, but it could be making a bull flag. So we're looking out for it. We're checking out for it. All right, and that's pretty much what we're doing today. Um, we wait. We really probably, like I said, today is more like I say majority of the day you should just be sidelining until you see towards the end of the day if it looks like we're closing above 95, then go long. Or if you want to get in longs, like I said, it should happen around here. If it doesn't, if you don't see market structure shift happen between this range of 91 to 89, then just don't get in the trade if you don't see market structure shift. Or if you want to go short, you wait until 86 get broken first. And then, of course, you want to see a close below it to continue. But the key level that we're watching is really that 95. I want to see if we can close above it or is we closing below it. And then I'm really anticipating my trades for next week. Well, for Friday and for next week. If you want to get in on Friday. Based on the weekly, what this week needs to do. Honestly, this week it did take this high, so that's what makes it interesting. It took this high. Yeah, we can still enclose green, but we already took a high. That means once we took that high, we don't close above it. What the market can what come down and look for a high low. So we can be seeing potential choppiness. Like if we don't close above this 95 for the week, we can see next week a pullback again, probably back to like 86, 85. And then maybe it can bounce again and try to close above that second week, next week. Um, so it's really tricky, but if it just automatically close above this 95, then it'll just continue on during next week. We'll just keep pushing higher. So it's a tricky spot. And then on the monthly, of course, we're closing green. We really want this monthly to close above, what's this, 92 or 93? 93. Because we haven't touched this high. As long as we just close above 93, we should be good on the monthly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go over the trades I took yesterday so y'all can see exactly where we took our two losses and then we still in one. Um, so of course our first loss was early in the morning. Like I said, I did that one on stream. We took longs once it broke this high. We took longs. We were up for a little bit. We went real light position. That's the one good thing I say. We made sure we went light. We did not go with full size, and that was real good that we did not go full size. When we went a light position. Stop loss was right here at these lows, and we got stopped out. Then we this is where we had took our second loss. We had gotten longs right here. Wait, no, actually, was it? It wasn't right there. It was on this candle. Uh, this 1 o'clock candle, I believe. No, it was before one. My bad. We took longs right here. This is where I took longs at. I took longs right here at this 12 o'clock candle. Took longs because we made a higher high, and we closed above. My stop loss, give me 1 second, my bad. My stop loss for this, I did have my stop loss set down here. Um, and I took the longs, ended up being up. Right here I was up about, I want to say around like 60%. And then I was thinking about closing it, but I didn't. Um, and I also had caught another long. I caught another long when this channel dropped down again. I caught another long. Cause when I had my stop loss here, I just took it off. I completely took it off. And I had a 2 day contract. So I was like, man, I'm gonna hold it till tomorrow. So I ended up removing that stop loss and it shot down. When it shot down one more time, I got in longs again. And so I ended up having two longs at this point. One of them I was up like 60%. I was thinking about selling. I was like, okay, if I sell this one, it'll cover pretty much half, a little bit more than half of my other contract, and it's almost like a free trade. But I didn't sell it, and it dropped down on me, and I was waiting. I was just waiting on it to come back somewhat close for me to sell at least one of them and then hold the other one. But it never came back up, and I sold it for a loss, and I just held my one call, my 594 call. So I'm currently in one 594 call still. We're at 92. It would have been nice if we would have stayed up at 98 this morning, but hey, we're at 92. Uh, we just gonna wait on this downtrend to break. So I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna wait till the downtrend break, see how we react, see if we can get up back up to 95. If we just come straight down to 96, then I just gotta sell it for whatever it is. Um, yeah, because I enter in at around that 88. 88 area, but I know it's gonna be a little bit. The contract gonna get killed just because it's zero DTE contract now since it's the new day. It might be dang worth nothing really by the time we get down to 86. But we'll see though. So I'm not really gonna be getting into a trade except on my uh futures. That's it. So all right, that's the end of this, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Your boy Keith.